Hello. Normally I do these broadcasts on the beach, but it's so windy at the moment that the noise is, it gets us all down in the end and it sort of muffles me out. And as a Gemini, I cannot be blocked by other noises, but it's my birthday today and I thought, well, if the Queen can do it, if Boris Johnson can do it, I should be making some sort of statement on this very important day, my 163rd birthday. People say I don't look my age. And I say, well, whiskey's a great aspic, you know. Also, Gemini, Mercury rule, Mercury's associated with youthfulness, they say. So I was looking at my solar return. In astrology, the solar return is that moment when the sun returns to the point when you were born and the planets naturally in different places. And it's usually a good idea to look which sign is rising. This year it's Cancer. And normally that's to do with domestic matters, but it can be to do with a lot of other things besides, even material matters. And it's quite good that the moon, which rules the chart, because it rules Cancer, is what we say exalted or in a good place in Taurus, in the 11th house, which could point to some interesting developments domestically or to other new connections professionally, because there's a nice trine to Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto in the 7th house, which is the house of partnerships and various professional and even intimate associations. There is, however, a warning in my chart, and I put this out there just in case you have a fixation on me, that Venus is exactly conjunct Mercury in my 12th house, which is perhaps not the most romantic of the houses, square Neptune in the 9th. So either I'm falling in love with a very inappropriate person, somebody who's probably married or perhaps dead even, who knows? I don't know. Astrology can only go so far. And it may be that I've got to watch myself. Why am I giving myself a reading? Well, I'm sharing me with you, my reality, And so, but it's quite an interesting solar return. It looks a lot better than last year. It's quite dynamic. And there are other things besides. I won't bore you with the details. But one thing I will say, especially to fellow astrologers, is that Cancer is rising. And although Aquarius is rising in my natal chart, in my draconic chart, Cancer also rises. So maybe from a spiritual perspective, the next year ahead is going to be quite interesting indeed. Because when the solar return, a rising sign, matches your natal rising sign, be it tropical or draconic, then normally that's associated with a new energy, a reset button. I've had quite a few resets actually, but I can deal with another one if necessary. But thank you for your birthday wishes. I'm sorry that I'm not on the beach today. I've just more or less got up. I did have some breakfast, no makeup. But I hope you have a lovely weekend. It's bank holiday weekend in Britain. People are saying, how can you tell the difference? That's a very good question. I presume the police will be out there arresting people for sunbathing, which will be difficult because I don't think the weather's going to be that good. But thank you again. And there's nothing like remoteness to forge affection. Yeah? Thank you.